Young Brazilians showed a passion for politics last year when they took to the streets to protest, but this year's elections show a different story. Paulo Cabral has this report.
Felipe Braga is a busy teenager. He works during the day to help out his family and goes to high school in the evenings. At the age of 16, Felipe is already eligible to vote in Brazil's October general elections, but he says he won't. He also says most of his classmates don't plan to vote either.
I don't even try to get more information about politics. It's only a headache. So far, I haven't seen any politicians I like. They speak a lot, but when in office, they don't do anything for us. My mother asked me if I wanted to register to vote, but I was not interested. I want to wait for as long as possible before voting.
In June 2013, Brazil saw its biggest street protests in decades, with thousands of people taking part all over the country. The demonstrations were started and largely fueled by Brazil's young people. But this year, voter registration figures suggest widespread apathy among Brazilian teenagers.
Voting in Brazil is mandatory from the age of 18 and optional from 16. In the 2010 elections, almost 2.5 million teenagers aged 16 and 17 voluntarily registered to vote. This year, the registrations are down to barely over 1.5 million. In last year's protests, there were no political parties involved. In some cases, the crowds even turned against those carrying any kind of party symbol or wearing one. Analysts say many Brazilian young people don't feel the country's political system serves their interests.
Maybe when young people see that candidates are listening to them, they are capturing the message from teenagers, what they want from government. Maybe this can change the situation.
Last year, thousands of young people made it clear that they wanted deep changes in Brazilian society. But the voter registrations suggest that this year, many don't see the election as a way to make those changes happen. Paulo Cabral, CCTV, São Paulo.